So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Manchester United have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much on giving very little away. I think if you commit to that, then you really can't afford to concede, because it clearly demands...
Mbappe!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf.
It's Nedved! He's scored! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nedved! Nedved! Oh, that was close. Zanetti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. That's good running with the ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Zanetti. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Goes for a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Shapes to shoot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Played back.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Nedved. And he's chosen to go back. Mbappe! Maldini gets it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out towards the flank. Nedved just eases him off the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the pass is intercepted. And the counter is on. Now it's Mbappe. Van Bronckhorst. Maldini. Yaya Toure. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pinches it off him. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Picked out brilliantly. Shot a goal! He's put his foot right through that one.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Half-time getting close now. That pass has been well intercepted. Nice physical challenge. And it's Nedved. Oh, good spread. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Seedorf.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Thuram. Manchester United finding their passes. Tries to dink it through. Oh, great header! He scored! Manchester United are back on level terms. And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are back on the way. Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Yaya Toure. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Nedved. Oh, good read. Tries to play it through. Nesta. Seedorf. And he's had it nicked away. Van Bronckhorst. And here's Hullet. Nagatomo. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He gets big!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Roberto Carlos. Great vision. Nedved. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
This match was 71,649.
Opts for safety. Maldini with the clearance. Yaya Toure. And Van Bronckhorst. And it's Yaya Toure. Hullet chasing after it. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nedved. Yaya Toure. And now the breakaway. And he's picked out the run. Van Bronckhorst. That has been cut short. Nagatomo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he goes cross-field. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Seedorf. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that was vital. Oh, they can break here. Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf. Yaya Toure. Now it's Nedved. Mbappe. That has been slung wide. Now Yaya Toure. Seedorf has created one goal already. Yaya Toure. And here's Mbappe.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for
11,
changes on both sides,
Mbappe.
actually.
Number 14, Zanetti. Number 6,
He's on it, can he get away?
number 10,
Maldini can get it clear.
number 5,
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
coming on the field.
This is the time you need that
Number
pace.
9,
And he cuts out the
Pedri.
supply.
Number 17,
Pedri,
Lopez.
very much a man
Number
of this
15,
moment.
Raul.
This is intriguing.
Number 8,
Next goal,
Pedri.
critical.
Listen, the
Number
fans
27,
haven't given up on this by any
Serginho.
means. They still
Substitutions
believe it
taking
can be
place.
won.
So he's got Saul. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Drogba. The final 5 minutes. Oh, it's Dembele. Drogba. Oh, shooting chance! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vietnam take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they
2
should
added
find it
minutes has
necessary
been
to avoid a
indicated.
slip-up now.
Xavi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Drogba. It's Dembele! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And he stuck it away as if... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Dembele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Within these grounds.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So off we go then. Manchester United have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else, and that five at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, you know, it might end up a three at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away. That'll be foremost in their minds. But essentially, it depends on the two wide players in that defence. If they push on a little...
Mbappe! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to dink it through.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the attack.
So he's benefited a lot from his new role.
Yeah, it's brought so much more out of him. He's a true all-round player now.
And here's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Quarter of an hour played. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf. Pull it. Vietnam are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And it's Nedved. That's a super give and go. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Nagatomo. Nagatomo. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Tries to play it through. Looking to play him in. Seedorf goes long. Xavi. Searching passes played there.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And Bronkhorst. Drilled in low. Thuram gets it clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Roberto Carlos. pull it. Roberto Carlos. And now they can spring out of defence. Nagatomo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Van Bronckhorst. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United finding their passes. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? No, he's not getting his way this time. Lovely, now then. Forward it goes. Mbappe running with the ball. Seedorf. Seedorf. Antonetti. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really,
Hello,
Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
During the match at all times.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So off we go once more.
Vietnam really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, just skips past his man. Now it's Cristiano. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Mbappe. Looking for options. Shot a goal! Oh, he's been caught napping. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, good-looking ball. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Hullet. And this is Nedved. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And he cuts out the supply. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now, he's got space here. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is number 8, Kadri.
Platini
Substitution
on
in
a strong
progress.
run down the right. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Chance for a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Van Bronckhorst. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Zanetti. Nedved. And it's Nesta. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is a great pick out. Dida with the clearance.
Vietnam really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe. Nedved. Zanetti.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And there's green grass ahead. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And that could well be the winner!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now, decent chance! He should have put that one away.
Rummenigge really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Corner number 3 coming up. Flashes it across. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. There's a sharp little ball here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, it's Pirlo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Added time.
Pedri. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Platini. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now who's going to be first to this? And that's it. Vietnam have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Platini taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Only allowed in areas shown on this map.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, where can I start? There's so much to admire in this team.